Paddy's talking about boxing Jake Paul and this shit after this fight too. I mean, just we're talking about keeping his chin up and everything. Like, man, what do you like? You're gonna get knocked the fuck out. I don't know, dude. Like, if he fights anybody who is a specific boxer, you know what I mean, he's gonna have a real problem. Unless he, the thing is though, people make adjustments. This keeping his chin up was a huge deal. This fight, you know what I mean? It's probably gonna get adjusted. It's probably next time we see Paddy fight, it'll probably be a little.
I don't know. Is he that smart though?
I feel like we might have found Paddy's ceiling.
That's been his thing for ever since he came in the UFC. That people have been saying that.
I know, but I don't know. I mean,
I know it's only his third fight, or whatever. But
I think it's his fourth.
But I mean, if he's not making those corrections by now, what is he doing?
Yeah. But this is also the best guy he's fought, and that's kind of like Bryce Mitchell too. We're like, what's gonna happen when one of these guys fights somebody else? Like Bryce got the Ilya fight and got shit rocked. Jared Gordon ultimately didn't shit rock Paddy Pimblett, but he beat him, got robbed. And then what happens when Paddy fights a top 10 guy? Like, he's done. He's just gonna get killed.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was texting you, yesterday, whatever, and like, I was thinking to myself, it's like the way they fast tracked O'Malley to the top. And are they expecting to do that with Paddy? Like, are you kidding me?
Can't.
Can you imagine him fighting Chandler or Gaethje?
You just would.
Or Poirier.
Come on, dude. He's dead.
I mean,
I just think Chandler, Gaethje, all three of those guys kill him in the first round.
Yeah,
right.
First round,
right.
They overwhelm him.
Right.
It's a Dawkins Rosen strike, in my opinion. In my opinion,
100. After seeing this,
Kamzat Holland.
Yes,
100%.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
So he's, in my opinion, he's nowhere near ready to fight anybody in the top of the division.
Which obviously, like you say, he could get better. I just feel like we might have found not his ceiling, but like kind of like his ceiling, like kind of like where his capabilities are at currently. Like right now, this is as good as we're gonna get.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? I mean, this is like way old school, and I am only saying this because I watched like a documentary. But it reminds me of like when Tito Ortiz was coming to the UFC. He was talking this big game. They were playing him up, and then like I remember he got in the cage with Chuck Liddell like training, and he took one punch from Chuck Liddell, and he like had to get out of the cage. Yeah. And this reminds me of that too. It's like they're hyping him up. Yeah. They're hyping him up. He's talking this big game. He's one of the biggest names in the UFC. And he fights a real guy, and he's like, "Holy fuck, this guy's not that good."
Well, right, and that's the thing. If you talk a big game, great. You can do all the talking you want, but you got to win.
Like, look at Conor's fourth fight. Knocked him out in the first round.
Right. That's the difference.
Everyone's comparing him to
wants to be Conor McGregor.
Got to win.
He fucking won.
And
2
wins
belts.
handily.
He was the first one. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
It's like,
he won 2 belts held at the same time. First ever. Got to do that.
Paddy's
Who was
talking
second,
all this.
Who's the second double champ?
Is it Cejudo?
Cejudo, yeah.
Cejudo, yeah.
Yep.
Good shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can talk all the shit you want, like I said, but you got to win. Like, you got to go in there and win. And I'm sorry, he didn't win this fight.
No.
He did not win this fight.
I think his post-fight interview with Joe Rogan, too, just showed a lot of his character.
Oh.
Like, Sean O'Malley had the complete polar opposite response in a much bigger fight, honestly. And he was like, I got to watch it back. I don't have an answer for you. I got to, like, respectfully watch it back. And he's like, oh, it wasn't close, Joe.
It wasn't close.
You're fucking kidding me? I can't even fucking read.